All right, we there. We there. We there. We there. We there. We there. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now we there. Thank you. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
it's
Good morning.
Dahlia. Congratulations on your show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, monkey. Welcome to the Raw Perspective with the host, the incomparable Uncle Lay, aka Lays Elliott, aka Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays, it's Rock.
Oh,
yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. We let you know what this thing is all about.
Information, mitigation, inspiration. We here August 1st. We here for a little bit. Not long. I gotta take my little man to soccer, so we just gonna be here for a little bit. Just August 1st, as I promised. I was coming back on August 1st to just to say what's up to everybody and get ready for the fall. We'll decide how the show goes down in the fall. Let me just get some music going, see where we at with the music. We play music a lot, though, just so you know. We're gonna get back to more topics, more talk, and that's only gonna be a difference because we can't really monetize the music. And I'm not trying to monetize it. I don't want them blocking it, so we won't do that. Toby, good morning, Toby. Hey, how you feeling? Oh, man. Good. I hope you had a great summer. That's all I'm saying. I know the weather broke in New York yesterday, finally, after almost 100 degrees every day, and finally everything kind of broke down. Had a major storm yesterday. It was cool. Everything was cool. We prepared for it, and everything was great. I can't tell you McCall's coming in this morning because I didn't let him know. I just told him. A few minutes ago. Now Kim's doing her own thing in the morning for the summer, so very happy about that. Very happy that she's doing her thing. But there's a couple of stories that I wanted to jump on real quick. Pause before I get started, and obviously. We did a lot of talking about the Pookie trial, did last season, and I want to tell you why we did the talking about it. We just because, in Texas is 100 plus in Texas, Toby. It's real out there. We did the talking about the Pookie trial last summer because we felt that it was a prelude to the federal government being able to just go get rappers. Now, we didn't really have any opinion on the behavior. We just felt that they overcharged them as was proved whatever they charged him for, they charged him for something that he did wrong. They should have charged him in a regular court, and maybe he should have got some time. We went through all this last year. I hope you all went through it all year. So now they have a new story out that Presidente Donald Trump is going to pardon him. So I think that's pretty interesting. The White House put something out, and I'll tell you the story in a second. So he's got his bail hearing coming up, right? Might be any day now. This bail hearing, and President Trump feels that Pookie, we call, unfairly targeted by the federal government. Let me see. President Donald Trump is reported to give consideration to presidential pardon for music mogul Sean Diddy Combs ahead of the rapper's sentence in October. However, according to reports, a potential pardon hinges greatly on the outcome of the rapper's upcoming bail hearing. The mogul has asked the judge to release him on $50 million bond after several of his previous attempts to secure bail were denied. Donald Trump previously hinted at the possibility of pardoning for Sean Diddy Combs, noting that he would have to consider the facts first. This sounds like the man's about to pardon him. this sounds like a lean on the pardon. I think they're going to pardon the brother. And if he does pardon the brother, as much as we've had this debate on this morning email, I'm going to tell y'all why I think it would be right to pardon him. And you guys can tell me whether you're not. Obviously, it's a very it's a serious subject, right? And it's a lightning rod of a subject. Everybody's jumping on the subject, giving their opinions left and right, but without talking the merits of the case, which was considered and also deliberated, and also the jury found him guilty for 3 of the major charges. They actually convicted him on the Mann Act charge. Now, I'm not saying at any given time that anytime there's domestic violence that somebody shouldn't have some sort of repercussion for domestic violence. I'm not a fan of domestic violence. And I believe, good morning, Cedric. I believe that if you're dealing with a situation where you're doing domestic violence, I believe that there are courts that can handle that. Normally in the state court, and you can go to state court and you can go deal with this in state court. The Mann Act, a very vague trafficking crime from the 1900s, right? It's kind of like some people say that it's when the brothers, when we got famous, we started hanging out with the white women, and then we would willingly, and if we trafficked the white women across state lines, then we would get caught, charged with the Mann Act. That's what some say law was for. Good morning, Ced. Yeah, what have you been doing, Ced? I've been watching your show. I'm going to have a conversation with you now that I'm getting back into this. And whatever way I'm going to get back into this, I'm not sure yet. I may not even come every day. I may come once a week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am putting on the raw perspective, me and the Duchess. But I need to talk to Cedric about your goddamn interviewing skills. We're going to have a real conversation about your interview skills, you fella. We're going to talk to you. Yeah, I'm coming back blast. I sat back and listened to all these other. There's one guy, Big Ticket, for some reason has it in for Pookie. And everything he's saying ends up being wrong, and he just keeps saying he's right. I think it's hilarious. He's got a lot of followers too. It sounds like it's personal. I don't know where he comes from or who. I don't remember him being around back in the days in the hip hop world, but boy, he's mad as a motherfucker. Boy, he was screaming and yelling, and then when convicted, he was sad. It was crazy. Anyway. A lot of goofy shit been going on lately. Also, Shannon Sharp, our resident gorilla, has had to get this young lady $20 million, and she's out there doing selfies. There you go. Thank you, Shannon. We love you. Thank you. Congratulations. He should be pardoned, Toby. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll let you say the first word here before I jump on Ced's situation over here. Oh boy, Ted, me gonna talk to you, brother. I'm not long. I have to get my son to camp, so I'm just here popping in. I normally don't come in on Friday, but it's August 1st, and I promise I will come back on August 1st. I did not know it was a Friday. Also, a great movie was the Fantastic Four. I saw the movie. But I'm a comic book nerd, so I had no problem with Fantastic Four. Tolex, good morning, my brother. Is your phone working? Because last time I tried to get you on before, your phone was going through something major last time.
The blue headset I had on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Toby. So first of all, how was your summer, brother?
My summer was absolutely great.
That's great.
Hot, but great.
Well, it is summer, so summer is supposed to be hot. Listen, so here on the show, just want to give you a heads up. we're not going to do the half an hour music before. Now, I know I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to broadcast the half an hour music. Because and the reason being is because the internet authorities will not allow me to do it, and they keep banning my shows.
Wow.
So I can't do that, because I'm using music. And I obviously I understand. I don't see any of the artists getting paid for this music. I don't know why they're doing this, but okay. I think the record companies are broke. They just don't want to let you guys know. All right. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. I digress.
All right.
I'm going to have a quick conversation about the fact that Donald Trump may pardon Pookie, aka Diddy. What's your opinion on Donald Trump pardoning Diddy?
I believe he should be pardoned because he was unfairly. Some of the things that he did, he's guilty. So what? The only thing we know basically is he's guilty of being a freak.
Right.
And everything else, everybody was willing participants, and you got Merck getting bail.
Right.
Why not him? So that's the unfair, unjust thing that I didn't like.
You make a good point there. I don't have much in that game, to be honest with you, with the exception that you set a precedent, and that's what I was worried about. The precedent being set when you start to pull out RICO laws on hip hop producers who wasn't, like, in other words, if he was guilty of doing some of the things he was doing, if he was that guilty, where was the money? Because if he was making money off of trafficking women, then I could see them using it as a charge. But the man, this wasn't. He made his money off music, liquor, and clothing, and and other business ventures. That was where he made his money. Didn't make his money off of
the free call.
Off of getting a knucklehead to come in there and jump on his old lady, which I'm quite sure he has remorse about that. I mean, from what I understand, he was under a lot of influences during the process. And if you're under influences, you do goofy and crazy. You do crazy shit. I mean, come on, you do. Come on.
Yeah. That's the weirdest thing I ever heard in my life, dude. I'm good.
I've seen weirder, but let me just say this. As a guy who's been around long enough to know, turn down your radio if you could. As a guy who's been around long enough to know, the people that are in the entertainment business are a lot different than the average guy going to work. Like you're an average guy. You go to work every day, you drive a bus. And you drive limos and all this other shit, and you get a paycheck at the end of your week or whatever, 2 weeks, and you pay, and the taxes are taken out of your paycheck, and you go deal with what you got to deal with, and you go live your life as a very successful but regular guy. This entertainment life is not a regular life. The people that get into it, men, women, and child, are not regular people. So what's happening is they're trying to hold the standard of a regular person by shocking you into believing that this regular person, regular standard held person who is basically living like a king. Listen, which I'm going to pivot to Epstein, but I do agree that. But what does that mean for Donald Trump if he pardons Pookie? What happens to him in the African American and of the brown communities that are cultural? What does that happen to him? Does he become a friend of the blacks as he says he is?
To be honest with you, I don't really feel Donald's a racist.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I really don't feel he's a racist. He just doesn't like poor people. I don't think he sees black and white. I think he
sees money, but
I mean, I've had my little wisecracks about him in the past or whatever. But back in the days, all he did was hang out with black people, but they were rich.
Right.
You don't hang out with broke people.
I don't think Donald Trump likes the hood.
He don't like broke people. He don't care what color you are. But one thing I wanted to say to you is
Yes.
The camp where you're taking your son to camp.
Yes.
I've had a bad experience with that this year.
Oh yeah, the soccer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Mystic camp where the kids first in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, you was at the. Well, see, I don't take him to that camp, that kind of camp. I take him to a daily soccer camp. I'm not really cool with my kids and nobody else. There's a bunch of weirdos in that situation, and all the people that send their kids to sleepaway camp, it's weirdos. To be honest with you, I don't like the people are crazy. And I'm not sending my kid nowhere. He come home to go to sleep in the bed that I made, that I bought for him. That's what I want him to do. I want my kid to sleep in the bed that I bought for him. Whether it's here at his house, whatever the case may be, I bought his bed. That's where he's gonna sleep in, because ultimately I don't know how to deal with I'm sorry.
Right. Those kids at that Mystic camp that perished.
Yes.
We took those kids there. My company. We had 7 buses.
Wow.
56 kids apiece. And each bus take those kids there. So we were down about that. And there was nothing that we can do.
What you don't know about this, y'all don't know, if you don't know what we're talking about, because they may not know, because they don't live in Texas. But it was one of the biggest stories in Texas. There was a flooding in Mystic Camp in Texas, and a lot of kids. How many kids died?
There's still 102 missing right now, but over 100 died, but not kids. It's grown-ups and people in the adjoining area. But there were like 17, from what I understand, 17 kids that perished. Okay, and I don't know if any of those kids are, but
yeah. In Mystic Camp in Texas, you got to turn down your radio because it's beating back.
Oh, that's the bus.
Okay, I got you. The Mystic Camp in Texas, they had a tragedy. Lost about 100 people. There was a flooding out there, and in Texas, the camp actually about 16, as being reported, 2 by Toby Hicks may have passed away. I think it's a terrible tragedy, and again, I'm not here to say anything after the fact, but I'm not letting my kids spend the night with nobody else at camp. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, we're not going to do that. All you fathers out there, your mothers out there, let your kids come home. Sleepaway camp over. Too many weird shit going on. The Boy Scouts is weirdos. Fuck all these weirdos. We don't want them. Get out of here. Get out of here, doing weird shit. Get out of here. I don't need you experimenting, exploring your weirdness on my child. All right, it's weird. I mean, a lot of weird.
But on a good note, I have a question for you. What year is this? Year 6? Year 7?
That's year 6. The beginning of year 6 of the Raw Perspective morning emails. Year 6.
Man, I'm so proud of you, bro. Like,
year 6, man.
It needs to go syndicated. It really does.
It's gonna go syndicated this year. I think I gave in to the music issue and decided not to do the music in the morning. Not for y'all here, but I do it just to keep myself amped up. As you can see in the back, I got my drum machine. I've been making music for over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I bought myself a drum machine and keyboards, and I got my musicians and everything. My man Nicky Gagliano comes in the studio, and we've been doing some stuff, man. We've been having a good time.
So I got an exclusive here. We got some more heat coming from every.
Oh yeah, listen. So let me give y'all a history lesson. All right, there was a time after the Firing Squad album, and this is some MOP exclusive MOP history that I don't always tell you MOP history. But I was with the boys. I had a great time last week with the boys at Coney Island. Man, I felt so good being in Brooklyn, seeing all the people. It was very warm. I love Brooklyn. I love y'all. I was in CI. All my Brownsville homies was out there. It was beautiful. I was hugging everybody, loving everybody. Yeah. So anyway, so let me tell you. So I was there was a time after the Fire Squad album that we was having problems with the label. The label didn't want to get into the next album, whatever. This was before First Family for Life. So I went in and I did it just like this. I went and bought my equipment and I just made all the beats for this album that we put out, EP called Handle Your Business. And I did all the beats for Handle Your Business, and the boys came in and we just made we just did out of my pocket. Fuck it. Because the label wouldn't give us a budget. But that allowed us, we did a big video. If you ever see the video, I'm on a tank in the video, it's hilarious. But because they wouldn't get on the tank, so I got on the tank so that they would get on the tank, because they said, we're not getting on the tank unless you get on the tank. So that allowed us to get a budget to do the record that you guys all know. Even though a lot of people don't handle your business, but the record y'all know that came out of that First Family for Life, and that was For a Long Blaze and Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and all them other great records on what I believe to be the best MOP album was First Family for Life, and then of course Warriors being the most successful with Cold as Like Daddy and all the other hits that on Warriors, but For a Long Blaze, and it all came out of that process. So listen, I did it again, bought some equipment, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna start making some music. There you go. All right, Glaze, we're gonna start putting some beats together. My beats are more grown. I'm making grown beats. So just if you're grown, you hang out with me. We make some beats. I do it right there. I don't have a problem, and my shit is all played. I've got very little sampling in my world. I play most of my shit. So you come on over and hang out.
Yeah.
Glad you know where I'm at. Just hang with me. I'm making beats every day. All right. Anyway, so Toby, I'm glad to hear you back.
Yeah.
This is my first day back. I'm gonna get out of here in a few. I just got to go to camp. But Toby, yeah, man, you agree with me. They should let Pookie out of the joint.
Yeah.
I think they lost the case. They fired that lady Comey's daughter because you know what? You spent millions of dollars chasing a hip hop producer. With all the shit going on in the world, you spending millions of dollars chasing a hip hop producer for being weird. Yes, he's weird. The guy's weird. He was at that point. Maybe this little stint in the pen will get him back to that amazing producer / entertainer / mogul. Maybe that'll get him back to that status.
That I don't believe.
I do believe it because I think he's probably one of the most motivated dudes. Like just motivated guy. I think from a professional space, I
believe he's gonna come out so hyped. I'll be the RICO charge. What? And listen, I don't think he's gonna have that many free calls, so
I think them NDAs are gonna be popping. That's all I'm saying. Everybody gets the NDA. And also
I don't understand. But wait, I don't understand Cassie's NDA. When he paid her off, how can she still get on the stand and do what I told her?
Let's not speak of the Cassie because at the end of the day, it's over. And then I am not shouting out like the Shannon the chick out there doing selfies and all this other shit. Like I think this is over. Let her. She got her money. Obviously, she been through some shit. Obviously, some self-induced shit she been through, and some shit she should not have been through because she was too young. I'm not a fan of older men with really young women. I don't think that's right. I think.
I'm telling me no.
Yeah. I think that's wrong. I think if you
free R. Kelly, I'm just joking.
If you're 50 years old, I think you should cut it off at about 30. At least
I say 45.
No, not 45. 45. No. Women are more.
No.
Women are more mature, bro. Women are more mature. A 30-year-old woman is way more mature, or as mature as a 45, 50-year-old man. I'm gonna be honest.
But with social media, the way it's running rampant these days, with these quote unquote skits, the older women in their mid-40s are soaking all that up, thinking that they're living in the sexy red era, talking about I need my hair done. These are older women, mid-40s that's doing that I've been meeting, that I've been talking to.
Well, Let me ask you a question, Toby. Are you paying for hair and nails? Is that what's happening?
No. I tell them they can shave their head bald for all I care on a baseball cap. I'm not doing none of that.
Respect. I don't want to disagree with you, but you were taking to dinner, right?
No. I'll cook. I'll offer to cook.
All right.
They'd be like,
Listen, Toby, you don't want no woman. You got to be able to do something for a woman, bro. You got to do something.
I can do something, but if I feel as though you're not the right one, I'm going to throw you a curveball.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a woman out to eat. If I'm meeting her, see, the thing with me is I have more conversation with these women before I even think about taking them out. We're going to have a conversation now. Before I was thinking downstairs, now I'm thinking upstairs, and I'm thinking more with my heart.
She got to
Do
talk.
she deserve it?
She got to talk her way into a pedicure. That what you saying?
Hey, she got to talk her way into getting a meal. Period.
Oh goddamn, Toby.
We got to have a lengthy phone conversation. I'm serious.
Well, listen, Toby, enjoy your time on Palm Beach. I just want to let you know.
You know what? That wasn't even called for, man. It's like I'm stepping outside and walking into an air fryer. You're not even right. It's okay, though.
I love you, Toby.
It's okay.
Have a great summer.
I love you too, brother. Salute.
Toby, we love you, Toby. Toby. That's crazy. Listen, fellas. Whatever women you decide to date, if you're dating women, just expect to pay the bill. All right, expect to pay a bill, whether it's the hair, whether it's the nails, or whether it's dinner. There's nothing wrong with paying a bill. All right, you can. Listen, don't be petty. Do not be Glaze. I'm trying to call you. Don't be petty. Okay, women don't like petty men. Okay, I just want to throw that at you. Let me see. Glaze sent me a number, and I can't find it. I don't know what he sent me a whole new number, and I can't find your number. Good morning, TD Lovin'. TD, am I right in saying that, Tanya? Like, there's nothing wrong with taking care of, paying a bill. A man should pay the bill. Toby, you can't be petty, bro. You gotta put something on it. You know what I'm saying? D Parks, good morning, my brother. Petty.
Welcome back.
Petty Wop. That man, Toby Hicks, aka Petty Wop.
yo, Toby's crazy.
Petty Wop. So I know we had this whole extensive conversation, but I think it's all going to be a moot convo. But I think old Trizzy may make the big pardon. He may make it happen.
We knew that was going to happen eventually, though.
Yeah. We knew it was going to happen. How do you feel?
Yo, I ain't heard you talk about homeboy that jumped out the BMW with the AK and rolled up in the NFL building. I
didn't get to that, but okay. I wasn't gonna be here that long this morning because I gotta take my son. But it's been a lot of shootings. I was actually in the city when this happened.
I was in New York. It happened too. I was in New York.
I was at not Quad, but MDL Studios.
You wasn't far away.
I was around the corner. They had the shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was around the corner. Why did he do it?
Yo, they said he had CTE.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He drove from Las Vegas to New York. And they never gave he had a whole manifesto I haven't had a chance to look into. But my thing, ladies, is anybody that's from New York, try without a gun. You just walk up with a suit and tie on the building. You get questioned by 20 people and then you can't get upstairs.
Right.
Yeah, this man jumped out of a BMW in the middle of the street, walked across, there's a picture of him online. You got to see how casually he was walking across the street, across the promenade, he had instead of a gun, he had a briefcase. That's how he was walking.
Yeah. CTE.
That's that concussion thing. He was supposed to play football as a kid.
Yeah. That's what. Listen, my feelings about football anyway. I mean, listen, I think football is child abuse.
Barbaric.
It's barbaric. You got your kids playing football, getting hit with the head with the helmets on. I think it's child abuse, and I think I ain't never met a football that been right in the head since.
Right.
And I know a lot of football players, ex-players, and all that shit. I ain't never met, and I sit there with some of them and talk to them, and we have conversations and shit. And then they see me the next day, and they would forget that they even had the conversation.
Like, ladies, a long time no see.
Yeah.
Like, I just spoke to you an hour yesterday.
Like,
we had lunch.
There was this lady, God rest her soul, she passed away. And she had the same kind of thing where you go see her and she's like, "Hi, how are you?" And then you turn around and she turn back around and go, "Hi, how are you?" Like, you know how you do with a baby when you hold your claim. And then you look at it. That's how it was. Yeah. I'm not a fan of I never was a fan of the plantation, professional plantation, to be honest with you. But because it makes people, you walk in, running into car crashes every 5 minutes is a car crash.
Yeah.
Every 45 seconds, you have a slow moving car crash at 7 miles an hour, and you hit people in the head. So anyway,
I never understood that. I don't understand, like just playing as a kid, like ground, the turf, the grass, whatever it is. There's ground under that thing. It's hard. And then you get hit hard and then hit the ground. Like, and you get, let's go.
As y'all know, I'm from Brownsville. We used to play football tackle on the concrete. Yeah, we used to play
sewer to sewer.
Yeah.
Sewer to sewer.
We used to play on the concrete, so we know. I mean, you know, in the ice, you know, what I'm saying, there's plenty of lights. I saw plenty of days. I saw the light being tackled on the concrete,
or get rammed into a car.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, get rammed into a car, garbage can, Johnny Pump, tink. This shit's crazy. It's a fuck.
Light pole, boom. Oh shit.
Yeah. This nigga's 11. Anyway, yeah, man. So, I also, in the news, besides your boy Shannon Sharp, what's up with the?
Oh God.
Why? First of all, I love Ice Cube. I love what he's doing for the Big Three. The fact that he got a TV deal for the Big Three is remarkable, because I can tell you something. It's something about watching old dudes play basketball. It's the funniest shit in the world, to be honest with you. Like, I ain't going for that shit.
Yeah.
I was sitting there going, yo, man, I'm watching a half-court game of old dudes playing basketball. All right, why
but you don't remember back in the days though, during All-Star Weekend, they used to have 3-on-3 when we was kids.
Yeah, I should love it. First of all, I love 3-on-3. Utah, 21, any kind of ball game. Any kind of basketball. I love all the basketball. I love the basketball games, but I don't, not for TV. I'd rather see the Globe Trials and stuff like that. And they can get rid of that WNBA too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm disrespectful.
Did you see they threw on the court? You saw they threw on the court the other day?
What?
While they were playing?
What?
He threw a green dildo on the court. They were playing. A big green dildo.
All I'm saying to y'all is, and then the white girl they actually like to see play, who looks like Jim Carrey when he was in Living Color when he played.
Wanda.
Yeah,
no, not Wanda.
No, the white one.
Shira.
When he played, Jim Carrey played that. They all trying to hurt her. The sisters are trying to hurt her.
They're trying to hurt her.
It's ridiculous. Y'all better make sure that little white girl playing. That's the only way y'all get some money, because people coming to see her. They don't want to see her. And the scores are like 20 to 25. I'm sorry. Listen, man, come on. I'm sorry. I know I'm pissing some people off, but I can't deal with the WNBA. Where's going Kimberly? I need some tea this morning. I don't know. Kimberly's got her own show. Kimberly, listen, just so you know, I'm going to be very transparent. After I took Kimberly and Coco out, I haven't heard from Kimberly since. I haven't heard from her since. I don't know what happened. Kimberly ain't called me back. I can't. When I come back Monday, I'll let you know whether that Kimberly's coming back. We'll find out over the weekend when I get back on Monday. But anyway.
What do you mean she got her own show? Hold on. You can't just gloss over that like that. What do you mean she got her own show?
Yeah, she does.
She branched out?
Yeah, she branched out, does her own show on TikTok and on Facebook. And, she had, I was like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so I might need a new co-host. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. You don't need anybody that's oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's there with you.
Yeah, but it's summertime. I took off in the summer, so I have no problem with Kimberly going out there, getting her skills up, which I think she needed to do anyway. Needed to get her timing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that damn Said, his show. By the way, we love Big Said, right? Pause. We love you, Said. But
we like Big Said.
We like Big Said, but I just gotta tell you, man, you ever hear him stumble over interviews? It's most annoying. I gotta tell you, I can't get through it, Said. I can't get, man.
Yeah, somebody that's been in the industry as long as he is, his shit should be like Walter Cronkite by now.
Stop.
He's about the same height.
Right. Same height as Walter Cronkite. Stop trying to be cute. That's all I'm telling you. Stop trying to be coy. What the fuck is a nigga being coy for? What the fuck is that? At this point in your career, you'd be like, well, let me ask you a question, Ralph McGann. You did music, blah, 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 and this is what we did, and it must have been an amazing time for you. Tell me about it. This is said. I don't want to tell you what I think, but I want to punch it in his face. I know he is. That's why I'm fucking with him. I am messing with him. But I am giving him some big brotherly advice. Be direct, be concise. You have a tremendous amount of information that they want to hear. I don't want to hear Kiki. Nigga, shut up.
Right.
I can give him that. I can give him that critique because I want to see his show do well. I want his show to be great. And see, Sed's problem was all the girls used to think he was cute when he was young. That's the problem. And he's still living in that.
And he still think he's young. He think he's still young. But he ain't cute no more.
You're a grown-ass man. You're no longer cute, Cedric. Say one of them little cute niggas. You know, little dark-skinned cute niggas with long hair. Oh, hi, Ced. How you doing? All the chicks like him. He ain't really banging them. They just like him and shit.
Right.
All friends with him. He hanging out with them and shit. They people. No. We grown-ass men now. We stopped being cute about 30. That's when men stop being cute. When you hit 30, you cute up until you about 30, and that 30 is it's slanging and banging. It's slanging and banging. Anyway, we love you, Said. Anyway, and I definitely love your show.
Yeah.
Even giving shit, we love your show. But anyway, yeah, man. So I'm back. I'll be back on Monday, but I don't know if it's gonna be some changes. Not a lot of music because the music police gets on me.
Yo, I might have an opportunity to call you once this is over with.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if my man is available. He got an opportunity for a slot down on radio show.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Yeah, I told him you would be, but let me speak to you first.
Yeah, sure. I'm definitely. I bet you. Hi, this is Lindsay. Shut up, Lindsay. What do you want to talk about? Well, I heard you had a new character. His name is Gary. Hi, this is Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, let's say hi, Gary. I gotta tell you all about Gary. My new character, Gary.
Oh shit!
That's why I fuck with this dude, Gary. Hi, tell him Gary. It's Gary. But I'll tell you all about Gary. Also, me and the Duchess got a new show coming out once a week called The RA Perspective. We talk spirituality and all the kind of stuff. We'll have some.
Dope!
It's really nice. It's up her, all of her energy is kind of great. And also, before I get out of here, man, congratulations on another successful OTGC event.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Congratulations, brother. I mean, so tell me, how was it? I wasn't there. I was working.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope all around, all over. Lorene was a pleasure to host. You know what I'm saying? She started crying, of course, as every other honoree has and stuff. I'm going to send you the link. So, I'm going to send you the link so you can see the speech, you know what I'm saying, presentation. Also, there was a recap on the Golf Channel the next day. Yeah, I'm gonna send you that. Yeah, so you get a chance to look at that.
Heard all about it. I got a couple of OTGC swag, even though I wasn't there. Of course, you know I always support it financially. I love the work that our brother Wendell's been doing. and I'm really proud of the continuous 26 years of doing this.
He was a little bummed. He was a little bummed that you didn't come. I was telling him, I was like, yo, I don't think Lazy coming. He's like, what do you mean? Like, why you not coming?
No.
Yo, the boys got a show. Buster got a video shoot. You know what I'm saying? So he's involved.
Only thing, if I'm not working, and to Busta Rhymes, well, let me just shout Busta Rhymes out. He got a star on the Walk of Fame. He gets it today, I think. Today is the day Busta Rhymes gets a star on the Walk of Fame. Very proud of Bus. I mean, listen, the man works hard. I mean, I got to tell you something. I speak to Bus. He late at night. I'm in one studio. He's in the other studio. The more he's up working, jumping on planes, flying to do shows and everything. I got to tell y'all artists, if y'all want to be successful, y'all better look at the guys that work hard. We're always looking at why an artist is successful. We always thinking it's a conspiracy. Well, one of the things that's not a conspiracy is that most of the artists that are successful work very hard. They work hard. So a guy like Busta Rhymes is successful because he worked hard. So, give him that. Didn't happen overnight. Not just talent. Talent is the ticket. Work is the entry. That's how you get in with the work. All right. But listen, with that being said, Parks, I can't wait to talk to you about what we'll be talking about. And come on back on Monday. And let's see if Kim and Coco come back. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Coco did come on, and I don't know if Kimmy's going to come back. I think she's doing her show. I don't want to interrupt her plans. She might have this big show going on.
I want to hear what happened. I want to hear what happened at dinner. Why you haven't heard from them since then?
I gotta rare form. That's all I can tell you. Listen, hi, this is Lindsay. Kimberly, you can always come on back to worry about it, Kim. Kimberly was never
from the hood. I'm from the hood. You can get you to dinner. You hear from them that day. If you don't, something went wrong.
Well, they normally call you and say, thanks for dinner.
Right.
What I do? No. Coco's coming. I spoke to Coco. Anyway, we see y'all later. Check you out on Monday, and we'll decide if we're gonna do it all week or just maybe 1 or 2 days a week. I don't know. I got to figure it out because I got too much other shit going on. But if my man Parks gets on a radio show, then I'm gonna have to do it every day, and I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I do ladies from the warning emails. Get ready for the Rob Perspective with me and the Duchess, and I will see y'all very soon. All right, peace.
Peace, everybody.
Let me end this.